Ho ho ho, we're back for another episode of Cosmos. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a ton of work. If you didn't see the last episode, it's up in the iCards. And we're back on the Cosmos grind, 25 days of Cosmos. I'm messing up along the way, but I'm still going to try to daily upload this server because I really enjoy doing it. So in between episodes, I got some more food, and I figured out something that we need to do. We need to torch spam under this tree because there's people like that popping up all over the place under this tree. Yes, I see the skeleton. But there is villainous foes popping up everywhere under this tree. And I'm trying to prevent that with this spam of torches. And what I plan on doing this episode, instead of farming the little snowman over there for like the third time this week, I am going to take some fences. I'm going to fence in an area, and I'm going to AFK and let the snowmen that I build there just make the snow. I'm going to build 3 per area, and I don't know how big the areas are going to be yet. Oh, come on. You just need to put enough down to where hopefully none will spawn at all. Alright, last stack. Let's get it. And another thing that I need to do is do what I said I was going to do to my base at the end of the last episode, which I got everything I want to do in the series so far that I've thought up in my head in a list. Holy crap. In a list right now, so it's much easier to communicate with myself about what needs to be done. So, with that out of the way for this episode, what we need to do now is go and mob-proof the base. Alright, so my last Cosmic episode's done editing, and now what I need to do is I'm going to work on the lights to the church instead of mob-proofing the base, just because I have all the blocks necessary at this moment. I don't have enough torches on me currently to finish mob-proofing the base. So I'm going to go along, I'm going to get rid of all the lanterns ahead of time, that way I don't forget and accidentally leave one sitting on the ground like a pleb lantern. And then I just need to light up the rest of the area over here anyway. Unless, well, I don't think that the village people would light up something unnecessarily. Like, they would only light up where they're going, and then they would avoid unlit up areas. Wouldn't you think? That's what I think. Because do you leave on all the lights in your house whenever you're not going to go? Do you leave the basement light on when you're not down there? Of course you don't. So you don't need lights somewhere where you're not going. It makes plenty of sense. But I want to have some consistency, and I want to have all the lampposts on this side of the path, the right side of the path. So have them like that leading over like this. And I might just have them on both sides. I don't know yet. Because this is a wide path, and I want to make sure it all has the adequate amount of lighting. Because if it doesn't, then mobs will spawn and people will die during their nightly trek up to the church. And we don't want anybody being discouraged from going to the church. So next one I'll put here because that looks like a good place for one. And I'll put it going out like this time. Boom. And then we'll have to wait till nighttime, which is quickly approaching. Okay, we'll put another one here. Boom. And then we can go over here, put one right here. Okay, let's see if we can still get up here the same. We cannot. You have to move. Okay, put it on that side, and boom. Okay, and then there's one right there. We need to get rid of this. Okay. Now we need to check block light levels, but I think they're different during the day, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. This one has 0 light. Okay, so we can actually still check. Okay, so walking along the path. Up, we need one right here. Okay. Now going along. We need one over here. We need one right there as well. And then we're back up here, okay. And then I can't wait to show off my base with shaders, because shaders are going to make it absolutely gorgeous. We need one right here, I reckon. Let's see if that, yeah, it does. But it's still dark down here, so we need one there as well. Okay, we need one there. Okay. Now, as long as I get the fences and replace the ones on the ground, I'll be able to check out the light levels then and what it looks like. But I think so far we're doing pretty good about light levels on the base currently. I'm just doing a double check of all these, making sure no mobs can spawn. And once I get done with this, that will be almost 2 things done on the list. Next, I want to do the interiors to these 3 houses in this episode. Alright, interior time. So, what I want to do is put beds here, put a little storage system for these people, and then we also need to determine what kind of people these are. So let's get some of these, and then I want some of that. And what this is this is their dining room table. Boom. Genius. What are the light levels in here? Oop. There we go. Alright, so we also need to take this wall back and take it off and put actual planks up. But now we need to get a chair for our poor fellow. We don't want to have him standing all the time. Yeah, that looks good. And then I reckon we can make some signs. We need to make about 2 bits of sign. Boom. And then the bed can go right here. The chest can go right there. So let's make another chest. And that's this man's personal chest. His bed will go there. So what I need to do is go down here, fall a little bit, and then catch myself. Collect some XP from a zombie I killed earlier. And then wait till daytime. Now I can come in here, go to the mob drop chest, and grab out whatever string is there. Make some wool. And then throw out the bone. Come over here and make ourselves a nice white bed. And then I can make the same beds for the other 2 houses. And the interiors are going to be round about the same, but there will be variations because these are different types of people. So what does it take for a painting? Let's look and find out. Where are the paintings at? I would imagine they'd be in here. Yeah, the item frame's here. Where's the painting at? Oh, I can make a painting right now. Liddy. Boom. That's big. No. Perfect. Okay. And then, I don't think there'd be anything else in his house because he'd just come in, he'd eat his supper at the table. Wait a minute, I reckon to keep warm, he would take out maybe these right here, and he would actually put stone down instead. That way he can have a fire pit in the smack middle of his house to keep warm at night. Don't you agree? Wouldn't that make the most sense? I do have shovel on me. So, we need to take some of this cobblestone and actually build a fire pit for this man. And then what I reckon he'd do here is instead of having this just sudden drop off, the way to make it look better is to put cobblestone stair going into the area that we are speaking of currently. So I need to make some staircase. And then boop, 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 boop. And then we can put a fireplace or a campfire right there. So how do you make a campfire now? Did I just skip it? I need coal and log. Okay. So let's go get some coal. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kinda dumb. Don't judge me for it. Okay, grab the campfire. And then since the... Are they transparent blocks? No, they're not. I think it's because it's not a bottom half slab. Hold on, let's test it and find out. So if I go up here, and I place that there. Nope. So I'm gonna have to add a chimney to this house. How nice. Alright, let's get to work on the chimney. Alright, chimney's done, and I'm coming over to the top side of the hill to see how it looks from a distance. And as long as you don't see that I have another campfire in the top, I need to find a way to prevent that. Maybe I can place this on the top, and that'll have another effect. Let's see. Okay, going up here now. Whoop. I mean, it covers it up a little bit. I think it looks pretty good. So from the inside of the house, I don't really know how else to prevent that. So we're gonna keep what we have going on. And I'm pretty sure that you can take a water bucket and you can take a flint and steel and you can start the fire. You can turn the fire on and off. So I do have a flint. I thought I had a flint. What happened to my flint? Am I blind? Okay. I for real thought I had one. So now I gotta rummage through all my storage. to find another one. If I even have another one. Yes. Then I'll run back over here and grab the iron that I saw in one of these chests. Yep. Grab it and do that. Okay. So now I should be able to turn that fire on and off. So you take it, you go like that, you grab it, grab that. Yep. And then that'll go over here in his personal chest. And that's only ever used whenever he needs to cook his food. So what I need to do now is grab these and these. And just pull one of these right here. And fill up the rest of the house interior with these. Okay. And then I take these out and done. Alright, that's one interior done. I'm actually pretty impressed with how this looks, and I want to get rid of this chest, but it has stuff in it, so I'll come back around later on and get rid of it. And one inconsistency I just thought of is if somebody is getting a tour, they'll see that there's fire there, like smoke coming out, but there's no smoke coming out in here. So I'm just going to let that constantly run as a little buffer, but they will figure out that they did have the option to get the fire on and off. Now let's work on this one. This interior is going to be different because it's an open plan. He needs to be sure to have some kind of something there to be able to defend himself should something come in, or maybe even have a different type of door, like a door that swings down and up and then gets propped open. That's a good idea. I can take fence post, which I don't have in my inventory currently, but I can take spruce fence post, and I can put one here, and actually I can put one here and here, or even a block outer, like more outwards. Put one there and there, and just prop a door open. Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, let's get to work on this interior. To be honest, that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I had to take out the lamppost, so I replaced it with 2 more, but I think that looks pretty good considering what I had to do to get to that point. Now let's pick up these fence posts because I'll need them later on. And what I need to do now is come over. Okay, that's too far over. Okay, and then just mine upwards. It's what I did in the other houses, and it's what I'm going to do in this one. And I'll go back. I'll stand right here. And this is how big the house is going to be. These are the dimensions. You gotta love it, because you can't be bothered to make it any bigger. Boom. And then go back as far as the... Oh, dear Lord. I am coming out the other side of the mountain. Okay, here's how this is going to work. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Y'all are going to love this. Okay, too far. Yep, that's the layout of the house. Told you it'd be different. Alright, so once I get all this interior cleared out, we will get to work on the actual decoration in detail. Alright, so this house belonged to a person who was very manly. Didn't care about the cushy life, just wanted to have the bare necessities in a place that was necessity-able. And that's why there's no, like, real wood on the inside of his house for the walls. It's, like, busted up. We got a mixture of smooth stone, cobblestone. I may come back and throw in some andesite somewhere around in here. He has his storage, his painting, his workstation, his fireplace where he can use to still cook food, a place to eat, and plenty of light in the house. I also put a chimney out the back of this one as well. And this fire is always going because it's in stone, in a stone house. That's why this is always going as well. And he wanted to be able to get up and go in a breeze. So what he did was he didn't put a door on his house. He put in this. And what he does is he puts up animal skins over this to keep the heat in at night and in the winter months of the season. Now we need to move on to the third and final house. Alright, final interior is finished, and what I'm gonna do is show it to you. Like, this is a pretty large house compared to the other two. This one's wide, but this one's tall. So the story with this house is it belonged to the chief architect and, like, army leader. He has a place to eat. His fireplace is in a much more stable place. I need to work out the chimney, of course. I apologize, I haven't done that yet. He's an architect. He's the lead. He's the one who built all the other houses, or at least designed them so they be built. And I put this painting down first try, and that is the best one I could have asked for. A cool little face from the ancient times. It looks like an architect person. And then he has his stuff for war whenever he needs to go get ready. He can take the armor off, put it on, and then run out to battle. And I need to work on different things. I'm going to put it in the notebook right now. Here are the things that I need to work on in future episodes for the village. I need to work on a stable. Another thing that you won't know about till I make it. A barracks. A town hall. Fountain. And more houses. Along with a market place. And when those are built, they will be put in the title of the video. So, I reckon we might have time for something else. I'm not sure. Alright, after looking at everything, we don't have time for anything else in this episode. I've used up all my time, and that's all we have for today. So in today's Cosmic episode, we did the interiors to these three houses. We also lit up the pathway up to the church, and we kind of mob-proofed the base. So let me go on my list of stuff that we were supposed to do this episode. We mob-proofed, I worked a little bit on the tree, lit up the church, and I did the interiors of the house. I was going to work on my nether tunnel, so we didn't get that done. That'll be worked on in the next episode, along with anything else I find required. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Holy Christ! Holy Christ! Hee! Try again. Apparently I didn't light up that pathway enough. But guys, for real, tell me down in the description. That was wrong. Tell me down in the comments what you think of these three houses, and the improvements that I've made to them. They got... Oh, wait! Snow won't form on this because it's the bottom half. Oh, man, that's weird. I don't like that. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash a like. It's always appreciated. We have a giveaway going on. It's the first link down in the description. And I've updated the description part, the cosmic part of my description to have the information of who's in the server, the YouTube, the Twitter, and the Discord, if you guys wanted to join and talk to us cosmic members. We may end up working with another member soon in the future. Hopefully we'll have some really neat interactions with people. If you have any ideas for more builds that go in the village, tell me down in the comments, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.